I'm very conscious of where I'm sitting here today. I'm very conscious of the audience that I'm sitting in front of. But I will make absolutely no apologies whatsoever for hearing the voice of the Protestant, Unionist and Loyalist community, because it's important. And if we're going to move on, we have to hear that voice. I will also be honest with you, and again, I will make no apologies, because when I talk about innocent victims, I talk about all innocent victims. Innocent victims of Republican violence, innocent victims of Loyalist violence, innocent victims of state violence. Until we front up to that, again, we cannot move forward. The Stormont House Agreement in 2014 set out the four mechanisms we're talking about today. This is not the start of a process, we are at the end of a process. The HIU, the ICIR, the Oral History Archive, the IRG, they're all there, they've been there for 4 years, and that's what it's been set up for. And some people will tell you they're a good deal for victims, and the Secretary of State will tell you that they are balanced, fair, proportionate and transparent. During the Troubles, there was 35,000 shootings, 15,000 bombings, 47,000 victims, and the HIU will investigate 1,700. That's all. And of those 1,700, over 350 of them will be state forces, army and police. Do your maths. 90% of the killings were down to terrorism, 10% down to the state. Do your maths. 1,700 is all they're going to investigate. So there will be no investigation for those people who have had a flawed HET report. Everybody says the HET reports are flawed, but if you have that HET report, you are not going to get an investigation. No re-investigations for members of the security forces. They will re-investigate every single killing by a soldier, and many by the police, but they will not re-investigate every killing of a soldier and police. It will not investigate the injured. When I say to you there's 47,000 casualties, victims, 47,000, many of them are small injuries, but many of them are Article 3 injuries and must be investigated. But the HIU will not investigate them. There will be no change to the definition of a victim, and there will be no investigation for murders which happened outside of Northern Ireland. It's Northern Ireland fixed. Let me give you an example. If you are kidnapped in Northern Ireland, tortured, taken across the border into the Irish Republic and murdered, you'll not get an investigation. No investigation for Birmingham. No investigation for Deal. No investigation for the soldiers killed in Germany. No investigation for the two Australian killed in Holland, mistaken for soldiers. It is Northern Ireland fixed. And we can't support that. The people say we can tinker with it and we will change it. But let's make it clear. This is from the Stormont House Agreement. So here would be my red line if I was tinkering this and change it so that I could even move forward. We must change the definition of a victim. You don't change that, we can't move it forward. All HET inquiries should be offered the chance of an investigation. And Article 3 investigations on those who were injured. There's 3 red lines that if you don't change them, this is not fair, it is not proportionate, it is not transparent, and it is not balanced. And therefore my party cannot support it. My party cannot support an amnesty. My party cannot support the rewriting of history. My party cannot support the equivalence between the security forces and the terrorists. And I cannot see those changes happening, so I cannot support the bill. Thank you.